Canadian Treasure Hunter here. It's Thursday morning. The adventure continues. I got the demolition here. High priority demolition for a good friend of mine. It's got to be done quick and fast and good and efficient. Kind of bugs me. Got a couple sprinkler heads and the door jams. One of those kind of apartments done in 1995. So anyways, we'll show you the inside. Guy's giving me a nice dining room table, which I'm super happy. It's like a, I don't know, it could be like an 8-seater table or something like that. A really nice one with chairs. That's an awesome freebie there. And also, we'll show you all that. We're gonna do the demo and chipping floors and all that. So we'll show you what we can on site there and the progress of the demolition and all that. We're gonna remove the hardwood. Basically, taking the kitchen apart, opening the inside, outside walls, relocating the kitchen later to a different corner of the building. So adventure continues. We'll show you more as we progress. I'm going to go to the dump right now, dump the load from yesterday. We're dumping that first, picking up the workers, getting a little bit of diesel and whatever else, maybe some munchies, because I don't think there's many stores around that area. Okay, stay tuned. I can't believe the dump site's empty here. Nobody here at all, totally dead, and they got a lot of garbage there. The garbage is ridiculously building up here, more than normal here. You don't see that much garbage. It was really clean before, but wow, it's really taking over half the parking lot basically. You got a bunch of dirt there too. Okay, well, let's back up, find a location, dump her trash. Whack of crap here, I'll tell you. Never even think of a lot of junk. Okay, I just gotta empty this garbage can before I dump this load. There shouldn't be that much in it. Okay, I'm gonna back up and dump this load. As you can see, it's a bunch of crap there. Okay, stand by. A lot of material came out of that hose. As you can see, all that material came out. As you can see, it builds up pretty quick. You start ripping built-ins and all those cupboards out. He scrapes the floor really good, gets all the glass and nails. They do a really good job. You can scrape around the blacktop. Okay, we dumped that load. It was $184 to dump that load. Must have been, well, it's $143 a ton here. Very expensive, more than other dumps, but you know, it's kind of good because it's near my house. The Richmond one is the best. The Eagle Disposal is way better than this site, cheaper too, but anyways, what's the way it goes. You know, sometimes, you know, you have to go where less driving because it's basically 5 minutes to my house versus, you know, 45 minutes at least, or an hour driving. So that works out fine for me. So, okay, let's go get some diesel. Let's check the diesel prices and fuel prices out. Okay, diesel's 145.9. Supreme is $1.81.9 a liter. Supreme is $1.77.9. Plus is $1.69, and the regular is $1.59.9. This is all per liter, by the way, per liter. I don't know, all these mid grades is ridiculous. They're all the same basically. Okay, we're cruising down with this Pacific Boulevard here. This used to be the Expo 86 grounds. They had Expo here in 1986, and after they tore all the factories and foundries down, they built the Expo, and now it's all high rises, luxury high rises, anywhere from $1 million and higher, probably up to maybe 10 million, depending how high you're going, I guess. That's that gear there is from the roundhouse where the trains turned. That's the gear that turn trains. Cruise down here for a little bit. Our project's just down the road here. I'll show you what I can in a stretch here, but this was all industrial at one time. Contaminated soil, all industrial warehouses and all kinds of places, sawmills and so on. But over the years, I dug up lots of old bottles in this area as they started developing it. But they're all like about 30-story high rises or more. Okay, this is demo. Okay, here's another stretch of that Expo grounds. You'll see in the corner here, it's called the Roundhouse. You get in this lane here. There's an old locomotive there in that building. I think it's 374. Right behind there, it's called locomotive 374. That used to be the old roundhouse where they repaired the trains. They used to spin around that big gear, so they would turn the locomotive in a circle, 360 degree, basically. And beyond that way, going that way to the south, is Yaletown. There used to be a lot of warehouses, and they all got renovated into condos. So it's a really high-end area. The weather is getting a little bit better. Major big high rises everywhere you look. And we have hundreds and hundreds of high rises downtown here. They're all majority of condos. There is some office towers in a different location, but all this area is mostly residential, and there's a little bit of commercial on the bottom. There's a park there. It's called David Lamb Park. Highly contaminated. It was all contaminated soil, so they made a park out of it. Getting close to our project, just a couple more blocks. You can see there's a major development. There's cranes everywhere. There's projects that are just being finished. That building there, it's a high rise, really high. It's pretty fancy. If you look at how it's built, I'll show you. It kind of goes in and out all the time. It's not uniformly straight. See over there, look how it's the angled. You can see that design, how it's angled. It's called Vancouver House. See how the walls go? Yeah, there's a picture of the front of it. You see it. The picture of the artist render there. Look at that weather vane up there, actually, it's kind of cool.
Oh yeah, eh?
Never seen that before. It looks like an old one.
Oh yeah.
Must have added it from somewhere. Okay, so the Vancouver House is here. Hopefully you got a good view there. Traffic is pretty heavy, a lot of construction here. We're just building it. Okay, our job's just beyond here, down the road. I'll show you as we get closer. Okay, that's the building that we're working on. Looks like they're already renovating on the outside. There's your False Creek. There's that fancy building there, Vancouver House. Take a little look down False Creek. Well, we'll go there a little bit later. Let's get this job worked on. There's Granville Island is right there. We're bringing negative air and vacuums for dust control. This is the guys are working above here. It's dangerous here, so let's move on. Okay, here's the inside of the condo. We're taking the hardwood out here. We're taking the center wall out. All this tile comes out. Closets get stripped out. The flooring over here.
Yeah, and then down here.
All this tile comes off. That closet. This closet will stay for now.
This round is coming out. You guys want round anymore?
We have
so it's gotta be like this, right?
This is a table that I got. He gave me this table, so that's awesome. Okay, so baseboard here comes out, all the hardwood here. So basically, each side wall comes out of this kitchen.
Okay.
And they're gonna open the kitchen up. It's gonna be open concept completely. The kitchen will be moved in that corner over there. Okay, we gotta continue working here now. Okay, we're about an hour into the project right now. We're working on the hardwood next. Already working on tiles. Some of it's easy, some of it's hard. Shelves are out. Okay, showing you some progress. So I gotta keep shuffling stuff around to put the metal pile here for salvage. Those mirrors, we're gonna just scrap them from metal. So we got the hardwood here. Tables dismantled. The floors are all out of these areas. So remove that closet. Just all this tile comes out. The tile comes out the entry also. The table's taken apart, so that's coming in my vehicle as soon as my kid gets here to pick it up. Okay, that's the progress report. I'll finish my lunch break here. I want to show you some sights here. It's such a beautiful area. That's the building I'm working on. There's that fancy building. If you can see the angles, it's not totally vertical. It's like it's all over. It's snaky. It's called Vancouver House. Most of the land here is reclaimed. It's not original. It's been landfilled. So the shoreline could be like maybe the main road up there. Let's still check it out here. It's got a marina here. That's the Granville Street Bridge right there. And that's across that way is Granville Island. I'll tell you, man, if you got the money, this is a place to live. Right here. It's where all the action happens. It's just an incredible place. There's a cement factory in there. I'm not sure what it's called. It's Ocean or Lafarge, I'm not sure, but they were there for like 100 years, so they're still there today. And all that area, like say, is Granville Island. That's where you buy your fresh fish, vegetables. You got fancy restaurants, bakeries. Really cool place to be. The only thing about this area here is there's a lot of foreign investors here that buy a lot of properties, and the problem is the properties are empty. There's probably hundreds or thousands of suites here in this area that are empty. Most of people buy them, or they're speculators. They buy them to flip them. So what's happening is a lot of the suites stay empty, and a lot of these commercial type stores or restaurants can't survive because you don't have the place full. You know, if you live here, you eat here, right? But if you don't live here, who's gonna support your company, right? Just a beautiful location. Imagine living in here, going to your boat marina. Look at that, Pier 32 right over there. It's just awesome place. That's the Broad Street Bridge. That's a pretty old bridge, pretty fancy looking, Art Deco, I guess. Not gonna get a nicer view, a nicer place than here. It's just the place to be. See, that's Falls Creek. And Falls Creek years ago used to go way up to, like, say, Clark Drive. So you all landfilled it and it built a CN station. You don't see it here, but it goes beyond there, right? When I first came in, all the high rise in the front there has all been reclaimed land. This shoreline never existed here. This has all been landfilled. That building's probably never been there. I would say from that building there, at least 300 feet was the original shoreline, high tide line. You get these little aqua buses to take you to Grand Island for all the people that live in this area. Excuse me. Just a beautiful place to be. I don't know if you can see all the people there. It's really busy. If you ever come down to Vancouver, check out Granville Island. And also Gastown's a good location to be too. These are tourist kind of destinations. Granville Island Public Market, that's what it's called. Just a beautiful location. I'll tell you, I did a lot of traveling around, and for sure there's a lot of nice places out there. Some are nicer, some are better, but home sweet home is what they call it. It's never everywhere I go, it's nice to visit, but it's always home sweet home when I come back. Okay guys, gotta get back to work. Need to get this project done. We gotta move on. High priority job. It's gotta be done right away. Okay, have a great day. We'll show you how the progress continues. Okay, we already started peeling drywall off. Very difficult drywall. It's a lot of screws and it's so brittle, it just breaks in little pieces. And there's so much obstructions in the way, and I don't know how they're gonna open this up like they planned. Everything is utilized. There's beams are all been taken. All these drops have plumbing in there. Look at this. How do you reroute all this? I mean, sure, you can maybe put a little bit of a bulkhead here or something maybe, but I'll tell you, this is a big can of worms, this job, I'll tell you. I hate to be the one trying to figure out all the plumbing here and how everything goes and how to reroute everything, but you gotta remember, you're on a concrete slab. It's a high rise, so it could be like 2 feet, 3 feet thick beams below. They want to put the kitchen here, so how do you put a kitchen here? So I think if the kitchen cabinets go here, this will have to be the island still. You can't change that plumbing. If you did, that would cost a fortune. It would cost you 20 grand to redo the plumbing. So all these drops, they got sprinkler heads. Sprinkler head goes all the way to above the door. Even above this door head, they want to open the door header. It's almost impossible too. If you look over here, there's a sprinkler head pipeline goes right here, goes right to there. So I'll tell you, this is quite the amount of obstacles here to figure out. Anyways, I hope you can hear me. I got the dust control on right now to keep the dust you know, filtered, so it's not makes a big mess in the house here, which is probably dust goes regardless, but negative air helps a lot. Okay, we'll show you progress as we keep continuing. Okay, stand by. Okay, it's 5:30 here. We exposed these columns. They're gonna make it flush with the door, take the roundness off, and open this up here. Look how much space they wasted there, just there. So this is all stripped here. We're gonna take the bulkhead apart there a little bit of drywall left there. This floor has got to be done. It's open up here. Plumbing's there, so they'll probably leave a bulkhead in that plumbing there. It still opens it up quite a bit. Makes it look nicer. This is my recycling metal. Recycle those mirrors. That's scrap metal. It's probably like a half a ton of drywall right now. Their little drywall has to come out. The floor's got to be chipped better where all this concrete here is. It's got to be chipped off. And then that back floor has got to be chipped also. That's already cut out. That wall's cut out the way they wanted. They're just going to use that as You can put the fridge in there, a really big fridge. It's not that easy when you open up things. People think it's that easy, but look, there's a lot of material in here, a lot of wires, a lot of plumbing, a lot of electrical, sprinkler lines, plumbing. And plus you gotta remember you're dealing with a high rise, and this is like a 30-story high rise, probably 25 stories at least. So below the slab could be like 15 or 2 foot, 15 inch to 36 inch or something slabs. Beam slabs and beam pockets and all that, so hard to say. We got to clean this up a little better, but we're just roughing it out for now. We'll clean up a little better that way around the beam. We'll clean it, and then they'll decide. I personally think it's going to be, you know, flush from here. So you know they'll have to re-strain the wall. We'll probably take a steel stud out or something like that, but we're just basically doing drywall, doing the bulk of the demo. There's way too many wires here and too much. There could be plumbing for the upstairs suite, possibly, we don't know. Usually the drains come from upstairs all the way down from the next floor, so we'll see. Oh yeah, that's it. This is demolition here. $2.5 million condo, Falls Creek. Okay, let's see what happens today. I gotta do a inspection for renovation. You'll take a couple samples of the kitchen. We'll see what else happens today. Okay, see you guys later. Yeah, I just found an aluminum lawn chair on the side of the road. Good for 24 cents. Probably weighs about 8-9 pounds at 24 cents. So $1.50 in scrap. Only took me a second to pick it up, walk across the street. It was sitting right over there. Better than picking up a 5-cent pop can.